Yes, good morning. Welcome here to Yoga is for Everyone here at Celebrity Sports Complex. And we're here with Mr. Manny Tabunda.
I am now the operator of the yoga studio at Celebrity Sports Club. It's a membership club, but even non-members can practice yoga here. I've been running the studio for the last 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah. And now we have a lot of variety of yoga practice here, from mat to air, and a variety of facilities to enable our students to do yoga safely, comfortably, and progressively. Right now, we have a lot of classes, we have a lot of programs ongoing, especially for first-timers. The studio's mission is really to introduce yoga to people who have not done yoga at all. And I think that's the basic mission of the studio.
What makes you run this studio?
I went into yoga because of my personal injuries. I can hardly walk 5 years ago, more than 5 years ago, when I had 3 disc herniation, my lumbar side. So I can barely walk. From 10 steps, I cannot go forward anymore.
This was 5 years ago.
Yeah, the doctor wants to operate on me, but I didn't want to be open up behind. So he suggested I take up yoga. So I took up yoga here. It's a small place down here, at Celebrity 2. And that is where I started my yoga. My first session is really, although it's very, very hard. I want to quit already while in it. But after the practice, I felt better. I was able to feel some relief on my back. So from then on, I never looked back. I practiced almost every day for a year. And then after 1 year, our previous franchise holder of yoga here in the club, something happened and she has to leave. So abruptly she left without any warning. So I talked to the management, we need to have a yoga studio here in Celebrity. But they have no immediate plans to do it, they have no budget. So I volunteered to pay for everything. And mind you, we don't price ourselves too high in the market, considering what we offer here in terms of money for value. I think we have the best.
Usually that's the stoppage from other studios or other students who wants to practice yoga. Is the rates
are high. Yeah. My main intention for putting up this studio is not really to make money. I'm retired, by the way. I'm receiving my pensions and all that. I'm satisfied with that. I'm happy if I can cover the cost of operations, considering that it's not cheap also to run a studio. But right now, because of the enrollment and the studios, we're turning in some surplus, especially in our programs. We're turning it out, and I think the teachers are happy because they're also compensated well, based on those programs.
And there's, when you first started yoga, there's this misconception about those people who are only flexible or strong enough
Or lean.
That can practice yoga. Did you have any sort of hesitations then?
No, when the doctor told me that yoga can heal me, I never had the second thought whether I'm not flexible. I read somewhere that saying you need to be flexible to do yoga. It's just like and you don't like to do yoga because you're not flexible. It's like saying, I don't want to take a bath because I'm dirty. So you want to do yoga, so you have to become flexible.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it also depends on the mindset, and you had that mindset that.
Yeah, just want to. It's there is a provision in one of the, it's not like a bubble, but it's like a code, that yogis everywhere follow. It's the sutras, Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. In this first line, he said that yoga is now, or yoga asunasanam. It means that any individual, after all the experience, after all what he has gone through in life, at one moment in time, you will go to yoga.
Right.
So you just have to wait for that auspicious time. My auspicious time came when I got hurt. My back is hurting. So for people who are, and I see a lot of people who took up yoga, I think most of them, it's not something that they planned. It just came as a practice, and they take it up, and the discipline came with it. So from I would say a therapy, it became a lifestyle. And after that, it became a habit. So it's just a matter of they're always in a state of yoga. I think that's the purpose of yoga. So be always in that state of being mind and body, spirit.
So it's not just all about the physical practice.
But you will realize that in the process, you know, don't look for it. It will find you as you practice. Yeah.
It will find you. So let's say if there's another newcomer who's, you know, just comes in the door, how would you present yoga to a person who hardly knows anything about it?
I have a variety of people coming in here for different reasons of doing yoga. One is that most of them, they want to heal themselves. Either they had a stroke, aneurysm, or they just came from a chemotherapy. They just want to recover their health. Some are emotionally stressed, you know, some breakups, some even depression. Some young people they have this depression. So depending on the students, we prescribe, you know, but we don't tell them that it will heal you. As you practice your yoga, you will learn to heal yourself. Because yoga is about discovery of yourself. Because the discovery comes from your own body, from the inner side. How you breathe, how you move, the different parts of your body. The more you learn about it, and being grateful for what your body can do for you, that is where the healing starts. No? Yeah.
Now, is there anything else, Sir Manny, that you would like to mention apart from the great benefits of yoga before we end this talk?
Yeah, my message is basically to those people who, like me, are in their senior years. No? I'm 70 years old, and I hope I can do yoga for 10 more years. You know, people my age, we live longer now. That is the benefit of science that has been given to us. But the problem there, if we rely on science alone to take care of us, our body is aging and there will be a lot of pains. Joints, muscles, a lot of pains happening in our body. We don't want to live that kind of life. We want to live a quality life. So I encourage them to pick up yoga because yoga is for everyone. That's what we call ourselves. It doesn't matter what age, what body size, what health condition. What is important is that you're not lazy. You're willing to explore. You're willing to discover yourself. As Gandhi said, you know, you live like as if you're gonna die today, but you learn and pick up things as if you will live forever.
Thanks everyone, and I hope you pick up something from our talk, and I hope you'll pick up yoga and find your own journey towards this practice. Thank you and have a good day.